Throw a slapper. I'm just playing. Yay! We back. Find Up Fridays. I was fired up. That music was bumping in the background. That slap. It's a slapper. I'm just no fingerprints, no evidence. Yeah, we back on our network, man. We fired up with Robbie the Rocket with Bet That, man. You know, that beat, I was just feeling that beat, just flowing to that beat. That slap, though. Now, man, do me one favor, y'all. You know, I ain't gonna be on here long. I ain't gonna bore y'all. I was gonna, you know what I'm saying, give you my fingerprints with no evidence. But for one thing, man, like, share, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, hit the like button. I done inbox y'all, man. You know, the first 5 people I see, man, that like and share my status, share this, I see it on their page. Give me your cash app. Now bet that. No fingerprints. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna bless you, but I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna give you. But we back though, man, on the Art Network, man. Support the Kings, man. Y'all gotta support us, man. You know what I'm saying? Some games is coming up, some games did start, but you know I'm going away from it for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Cause man, you know a lot of shit been going on, a lot of stuff been going on. You know, in the industry, you seen all the the its and the bamps and the bamps. You know, I'ma say this, man. You know, the word on the street, this is the word on the street they tell me. 95% of married women cheat. Bet that. I'm just playing. Don't worry. I got off the subject a little bit, but I mean, at the same time, that's what the word on the streets, man. They say no fingerprints, no evidence, Robbie the Rockets. He say, man, you know, I've been doing this for 20, 50 years. He understands me. He told me, he say, man, 95% of married women cheat. Don't go beat your woman. Don't go question your woman, you kings out there. That's just that man's opinion. That ain't my man's opinion. I don't know. I grew up around women, so you understand me. All women take care of me. Y'all might have an army of men. I got an army of women, and bet that. But now let's get on to some stuff though, y'all, man. I'm just so happy to be around y'all, seeing y'all, man. Y'all supporting the king, man. It's hot on these lights, baby. But you know, I ain't gonna be long because it's Friday. Y'all like, shut up, man. What you like this weekend, man? What you got going on this weekend? I'ma tell y'all. But hold on. Let's get it started. We gonna start off with this basketball, man. I had a little quick pick, my little, 6-picker and this little basketball. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing major, you know what I'm saying? Just something quick and fast. You know what I'm saying? We got some shit going on, some stuff going on. Let me rephrase it. Some stuff going on, something going on. Something's going on. But we got the Clippers versus Memphis. Now we got Clippers versus Memphis. I did a little 6-team card for my NBA. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it on the screen so y'all can see it. Once y'all see it, y'all don't know what I did with Bet That. I got the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Man, I mean, if you bettors, the safe bet on this game is like 6.5. The safe bet on this game is to take the Los Angeles Clippers to win the game. Clippers kind of hot. They just signed Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? They got a little bit of money. They gonna get ready to sign Paul George. They might be scary in the playoffs. You might want to, keep your eye on them Clippers, man. Put a clip on them Clippers. I took them to win this today. You know what I'm saying? I took the safe bet. I didn't want to, play around with the point spread. They on the road. You know what I'm saying? They can let me down. And like I said, to all you bettors out there, you know what I'm saying? I'll be rich. Yeah, you'll be rich, We trying to get rich. I'm going to try to make you rich, kings. I love y'all for supporting me, man, and checking the king out, man. You understand me? If you see me, man, I'll buy you a drink or something, though, for sure. You know what I'm saying, king? But like I said, we got the Clippers versus Memphis. I got the Clippers to win that game. I don't trust the point spread. I don't trust any of that. I just trust that the Clippers will win that game. Memphis ain't got Morant. Hopefully you get a healthy, recovery. Next year you bounce back. Pride comes before a fall. We all see it now to you young goons out there. You don't got to show off. You don't got to showboat. Just use your game. Play with your game. Don't let your mouth talk. Let your game talk. You know what I'm saying? You talk on the court to whoever you talk to, but on the outs, you don't gotta be a thug, man. Be a king, man. And I took the Clippers to win that game today, y'all. Bet that. Then we got these Warriors. Man, Warriors in Chirac tonight, man. Warriors out there in Chirac, man. It's a problem. It's problems, man. It's problems in Chirac, man. Them Chi-Town cats, man, it's problems. Man, the over and under, the only thing intrigued me. Chirac had to beat my Warriors by 4. They had to beat my Warriors by 4. But at the same time, the over and under was 229. Curry and them don't play no defense. Chirac at the house. Everybody want to come see us. Even though it's the home team, they coming to see us. We the show on the road. But I got to say this, if anything, we going to give the fans a show. And, it's just going to be too much of Chirac. But I did like the over in that. It went off at 229. So I took the over 229 on that one. Bet that. Now we got Charlotte versus San Antonio. These are the up-and-coming guns. Now, y'all, I like these little up-and-coming guns, man. We got the up-and-coming guns going out, man. San Antonio, they giving them 3. San Antonio giving your boy Charlotte 3. I'm looking at this, though. Charlotte got some goon. Charlotte got Rozier and my little baby over there. I think he hurt still, but Charlotte got some goons. And I'm telling y'all right now, when Charlotte got these goons coming out in the next couple years, I'm telling y'all, but I went on the safe side. They in San Antonio. Charlotte, they giving Charlotte 3. I'm going to take my 3 points, y'all. No fingerprints, no evidence. Now, everybody might like San Antonio. Sometimes you might got to go against the grain. I ain't always right, y'all. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. I ain't always right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the goddamn Michigan Wolverines and Washington. Y'all couldn't score no points for me. I lost everything smoking come up out of Oakland. You understand me? But it's all gravy, don't you know what I'm saying? I'm bouncing back. I'm going to bounce back this year. Watch this. It's more than 24, like my pastor say. Amen to that. But, let me keep moving. But I did take Charlotte to getting 3. You got to bet that. Then I got Philly versus the Kings. No, I'm sorry. Yep. Philly. Filthy Phil, the Philly blunt. Philly. My boy say he want a roll. He said I want a hamburger with a King's roll or something. He said, my boy up out of Philly today. I was on the phone with him today. Them Philly cats. He got me playing the pick 3. Yeah, I don't know if y'all played the lotto. I was playing the pick 3. They got a pick 3. I'm going to play these 1 numbers. If I win the lotto, we might not be talking no more, understands me. But I got 50 Phil versus the Kings. 50 Phil. Shout out to 50 Phil and Magic Mike, all my cats out there in the rich. But they got the Kings. Now the Kings on the road. I was talking to the twin, me and the twin Monday, man. Me and the twin earlier today. He said the Kings don't play good on the road. So I got to talking and I got to walking. So I said I'm gonna take Philly 2 bus Maxie. Maxie versus Foxy. That's gonna be a nice dandy. That's a treat for a Friday night. Y'all might as well sit back and watch that Sacramento Kings and that Philly. That's big money. That's big money. That's big money in that game. But I had to take the home team. Sacramento on the road. They on the East Coast. Had too many Philly cheesesteaks. Went to Geno's. Went to Pat's. But I'm gonna go ahead and take Philly. Give me Philly 1.5. Bet that. Now we got the ATL. Hot Atlanta. Not Hot Atlanta. Not the Hot Atlanta. They got the Indy. My Pacers, man. Prayers out to my boy. Hope he have a great healthy recovery. Cause man, we need y'all. We need you. They gonna need you in the playoffs. My Pacers, y'all know that's my East Coast team. All y'all know me, know I like the Pacers. So nobody can say he a liar. Cause I'm not no liar. I always like the Pacers too. So nobody can say that. But I hope we get a good recovery. I don't never say nothing on y'all because y'all always let me down like my Detroit Lions. We ain't gonna talk. We gonna talk about y'all in a minute though. We gonna keep y'all to the side right now. Like my boy said, we gonna keep y'all to the side right there. Hold that thought. But back to this. We got the ATL versus Indy. I'm taking the ATL. They at the house. Money line. I'm not gonna play with them. No need to play with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, play with them. But like I said, money line. I'm taking the ATL. Bet that. Then we got Detroit versus the Rockets. Detroit is horrible. They are horrible. Detroit. Very horrible. But tonight, It's Freaky Friday, man. Everybody, it's cold out here for, you know what I mean? Go watch Taraji Dip. It's cold out here. I'll let y'all put that in a blank. You know what I mean? We in Denver, Colorado right now. -4 degrees, -6 degrees. Y'all wouldn't know nothing about that. But we gonna bet this, though. We gonna take Detroit tonight, +7. Jesus' lucky number, +7. Take Detroit to get the 7 this tonight. Bet that. Rewind. We're taking the Clippers to win, straight up. We're taking the over in the Warriors game. Bet that. We taking Chicago versus San Antonio. No, I'm sorry, Charlotte and San Antonio. We taking Charlotte +3. We taking Philly versus the Kings. We taking Philly +1.5. We taking Atlanta versus Indy. We taking Atlanta to win money line. Bet that. And we taking the 7 with Detroit. That was my little one team, you know what I'm saying, little 6-teamer, little sexy 6. The little sexy 6, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, I ain't always right. You can just bet them straight up for you big ballers. You know, you big Eddies, like we used to call them. Big Eddies, man. You big ballers, man. You know, you could bet, you know, whatever y'all want to bet on what y'all like. If you don't like what I like, go against me. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say bet with me, not against me. No fingerprints. Now bet that. Now, man, basketball season this year, man. So I just think after the All-Star break, y'all, with these trades go come around, you might see some teams that we not really looking at right now. There's going to be some up and coming. Like Oklahoma City, they fire. I likes them. They up and coming. They good. And watch out for Zion and them. Zion and them be eating up everything in the world. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Mark me. What's today's date? Whatever today's date is, I'm going to say this. The Celtics will be the champion, the NBA champions this year. Bet it. Who want to bet me? Call me, inbox me, whatever you want to do. The Celtics will win it all this year. Bet that. Once we get into the year, we can talk about it and not be about it. I don't see nobody beating the Celtics. Bet it. You want to bet it? Whoever online, bet it. Then now, rewind, because I am in, now, in the West, nobody ain't putting Denver to the test. Nobody can put Denver to the test in the West. Now, bet that. But I know who can beat Denver. I bet you Boston can beat Denver. Tatum, Jaylen Brown. You got me over here hot. You got me over sweating and hot. It's hot in here. It's hot in here. I'm getting hot in here now. But like I said, remember I said it? Quote me if I'm wrong. I ain't always right. But right now, today, barring any injuries, if the Celtics keep who gonna stop Porzingis? Porzingis? The Joker? Porzingis? The Joker? Bet it. Bet it. Tatum and Jaylen Brown gonna dog Murray. Dogs Murray. Bet it. Bet it. You know who I'm talking about? I'm talking to all you. Shh. I'm coming. I'll catch y'all in a few months. We not going to talk right now. I still don't respect you, but we ain't going to talk right now. I bet you Boston beat y'all. But now moving on. It's playoff weekend, y'all. Football playoff weekend, man. I got to move on to the next, man. You know, like I said, I won't keep y'all on. Wild card, baby. Like they say, wild card, baby. Man, we got some good games, though. Some power. Man, shout out to, man, first of all, before I get into my my NFL picks, man, shout out to them coaches, man. D'Amico Ryans, man. I feel you the coach of the year, man. You come in there with a rookie quarterback with nothing to prove, don't have no weapons, and you're in the playoffs. Shout out to you, man. All power to you, man. You come out of good pedigree, though. You understands me? You know, you was the defensive coordinator for my Niners. I see you right nice and, Now you looking good. Shout out to you, D'Amico Ryans. You did a damn good job this year. Now bet that. And I still ain't forgotten about nobody. We got to move on to Miami. We got a coach up out of Miami. First year coach. Come out the Niner again. You got these boys in the playoffs. I mean, you had more weapons than D'Amico Ryans did this year, but because you run the same offense. If y'all ever noticed, the Miami run the same offense as the Niners. The only thing they got better receivers than the Niners. The Cheetah, Tyreek, better than the Niners. I mean, you got Debo and Ayuk, but Tyreek, boy, that's a different weapon. That's a different situation, man. That's a different type mean. They don't make too many of them kind. They trying to build them kinds now. He the new era of a receiver. For you small receivers like me and the ones that play with me, no. I don't have to brag. We 30, 40 years down the road. We don't have to brag. If you seen it, you seen it. You can say it. You know. But we gonna keep that under the table. But like I said, they breeding them new rockets right now, y'all. No fingerprints, no evidence. They breeding them new rockets right now, and ain't nothing touching Tyreek Hill in them. So I like them, but it's just that they too fragile. They too you hit them, you can hurt them. So they not physical enough. They got to get a little bit physical. Tyreek, go hit the weights. Oops. Y'all didn't hear that. Go hit the weights. No fingerprints, no evidence. But like I said, let's get into this NFL, man. We got a hot one, though. We got a fired up one. We got Cleveland going into Houston. Shout out to my partners in Houston. Shout out to my family in Houston. My Mims. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, big boy. I used to call him Big Boy. Rest in peace. Love him as well. We got the Houston Texans versus the Cleveland Touchdown Browns. Cleveland Touchdown Browns? Oh, my God. The Cleveland Touchdown Browns. You're in the playoffs. The Houston Texans, you're in the playoffs. One got to move on. Now, you bettors, one has to move on. C.J. Stroud has been superb this year. Spectacular this year. But, D'Amico Ryans, shout out. You're a defensive-minded person. Flacco comeback player of the year. He was on his couch. It's all a story. It's all a story. But what story do you want to go on next? If we was a writer, we sitting here, we writing a story on this game for you writers and you bettors. If we had a story, what would be the going into the next week? Me, logically, I would love a CJ Stroud story. Rookie, first year coach, all power to the coach, first year starter. The storyline it fits moving forward. Or do you want to rewind and go old-fashioned when Flacco came out here and busted Denver Broncos in the mouth? Do you live a fairy tale story or do you live a future story? And right now, I'm gonna live a fairy tale story. I'm gonna go with Flacco. Give me Cleveland -3. Bet that. Now, we got the Miami Dolphins. Now, Miami. Y'all know where Miami at, right? Miami in the top, and right now it's 70, 80 degrees in Miami. Where we at right now, we by Kansas City. The game is in Kansas City. We got a tropical, whatever you call it, storm, snowstorm, whatever they call it. I don't know. I ain't used to the snow, y'all. But whatever they call it, we got a snowstorm coming into Kansas City. They say it's going to be the coldest football game you've seen in probably 20 years, they say. Below by kickoff. Miami is a tropical team. They're not built to go play in Kansas City in the winter. Miami is a fraud, like the Twins say, Twin, you're right. If they can't play in bad weather, they can't win unless it's in Miami or somewhere warm. Or California, them little spots like that. Kansas City is built. It's going to be a running game. The over and under was 44.5. But today, everybody and their mama is betting under. Everybody and their mama is betting under. 44.5. Everybody. I mean, that score might be like 10-9, 10-3. I don't even think you can't throw the ball in that weather in the snow. Whatever running game is better. Miami running game is down right now. So I had to take the under. That was the safest bet. I couldn't tell you who gonna win that game. It could be a fumble. Leon Lett, remember back in the days, the Cowboy, whatever, the snow, boom, you don't know. So I'm gonna take the under because the field goal kicker might can't kick nothing in that game. So I'm taking the under 44.5 in that Kansas City Miami game. Bet that. I'm pretty sure all y'all betting on that game to go under. You know what I'm saying? But I mean 44 points in the snow. In the cold, Miami can't run the ball. All he can do is throw to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill get hit by one time with that coldness. He's by. So, I mean, understands me? So, I'm going to take the under in that Miami-Kansas City game. Bet that. Now, this is crazy. Pittsburgh Steelers. Congratulations. Another brother in these playoffs coming. Tomlin, I know you almost at the end of your road, man. It's time for these new brothers to come in. Maybe one of them cats that you coached, that line at DN, I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. If y'all can tell me in the comments, but that DN, that old school DN out of Pittsburgh, need to probably be the next. He was your defensive coordinator or defensive coach a couple years ago. He was coaching with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of the facts, but I know who I'm talking about. But he could like success you like we'll get to that in a minute. But he can success you like, you know, other organizations is doing with other coaches, linebackers, brothers. They bringing in a new tradition. They seeing, like I said, congratulations, D'Amico Ryans. You really paving the way for young brother coaches. They not even trying to go look at no other coaches. That brother fit. Congratulations, that boy out of the Raiders. That boy out of the Raiders is coming too. They coming. They like linebacker type. It's a new age coaching now. They're going to be linebacker type coaches, more physical coaches. Teams more physical defense. They don't want the pretty offensive coach no more. You can't finesse the NFL these days. You can't finesse the NFL these days. That's all I'm going to say. But now, these is my picks. But I did take the Pittsburgh-Buffalo game. The over and under was 34. Y'all, the over and under was 34. I took the over. I know it's cold in Buffalo, but I think it's going to be colder in Kansas City than when it be in Buffalo. I talked to somebody in Buffalo today. It's like, man, my kickoff, man, it's going to be freezing. But I think both of these teams is built for this type of weather. So it's not going to be a problem when it comes to weather. It's just that if the weather conditions can keep up to where they can keep the ball in their hands and they can throw the ball, it's going to be all Buffalo. But right now, to be on the safe side, I'm going to take the over in that game. Buffalo coming in hot right now. I'm taking Buffalo to win that game. Now, bet that. Now, we got the Rams versus Detroit Lions. Now, homecoming. Now, this game right here is probably going to be the game of the playoffs, the game of the division, the game of the wild cards. This is going to be a wild game. Now, it's a wild card game. Say this for the last. Get your popcorn ready. It's going to be a shootout. And I say a shootout. But, like me and my buddy was talking, me and the twin was talking today, whoever can run the ball better in this game will win this game. And you got a point there. Now, the Rams got a running back that ain't no pump. And Detroit got a 1-2 punch with Montgomery and Gibbs. I mean, whoever can run the ball better, both defenses won't be able to stop nobody, I don't think. I think this game is going over. It's like 50 points. I like the over, but if I had to pick, and I really want to pick, I'm going to take Matthew Stafford to beat Goff in Detroit, but he's getting 3. I'm going to take the 3 points. Bet that. Because if Detroit win by at least by 1 point or something. If they won't win. If they win, it'll be by 1 point. Other than that, they won't win that game. The Rams will beat them. The Rams is better than them. They got a better defense than Detroit, to me, in my eyes. They in my division. So bet that. Take the Rams +3. We got Tampa Bay versus the Eagles. Tampa Bay versus the Eagles. All right, look, I'm going to tell y'all. Am I lying, y'all? Ever since the Eagles played my Niners, they heart been took. We took their heart. They probably won one game, maybe 2 games. After they played the Niners, they didn't win no more games. Bet that. One game? The Giants? Stop. And they going into Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay is horrible too. Y'all couldn't even score a freaking touchdown last weekend. And y'all got a Philly that's desperate. You got a Philly coming into town that's desperate for a win in this playoffs, and y'all couldn't even score a touchdown. I had to weigh it. But Sirianni, you lose this game, you're a bye. If they fire Belichick, you're out of there. They fired your boy up out of Tennessee. You're out of there, Sirianni. You're out of there. Remember that, Sirianni? You lose to Tampa. You let Baker Mayfield go in there and freak you. Y'all got to cut to Baker Mayfield. So, peep game. The spread is at 3. You bettors, them bookies think they slick. Give me Tampa Bay at the house. Give me Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay will win that game. Bet that. That's my little 5-teamer for the NFL, for a little NFL, I got a little NFL team. You understand me, man? You know what I'm saying? I always do like parlays and all the good stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm going to spin the wheel. We're gonna spin the wheel. It's called spin the wheel. I wish I could put it on a light where y'all could see it. It's called spin the wheel. I'm going to spin the wheel. I'm going to say win, lose, or draw, but I'm going to call it win or lose. But we're going to start off with this. I'm going to spin this wheel. This is going to tell me who's going to win this weekend. I'm going to spin the wheel. That was my picks. Whoa! You betters. They say put the money on Miami. Bet that. So we going to see. Bet that say Miami will upset. Bet that say Miami will upset Kansas City. Let me erase that right now. Miami will beat Kansas City. Put this parlay in. So that spread went off at 3.5. That spread went off at 3.5. It's going to be cold. I said Kansas City. But we going to bet that this week with our network. We're going to take Miami +3. I'm going to put this in. Y'all going to see it. We're going to put Miami +3. Bet that. Let's spin the wheel. Who will win this weekend? Dallas. So we taking Dallas to win this weekend. Bet that. So Dallas is playing Detroit. No, Dallas is playing Green Bay. Dallas and Green Bay off the board. Here we go. Who will win this weekend? Buffalo. This parlay card we gonna put in. We got Buffalo beating up on Pittsburgh. Y'all put this parlay in right now, y'all, for this weekend. This is the parlay we gonna put in for the weekend. We spinning it, and we got Detroit over the Rams. Detroit over the Rams. Wow, so we taking Detroit. Dang, so my picks was wrong. Over the Rams. Detroit to win. So take them all. And take them off. And then we got spin the wheel. Spin it again. What we got left? Spin it again. We gonna spin it until we find a winner. Philly, you don't want to win, Philly? Spin again. Spin again. Got Cleveland. Cleveland over Houston. Cleveland over Houston. Cleveland over Houston, y'all. So we taking Cleveland. Let me write this down. Put this in the pick right now. Spin it one more time. We got one left. We got Philly. And we got Philly. We got Philly and God dang. Bucks. I didn't take the Bucks. Why do that? Philly and the Bucks. What we gonna do? Philly and the Bucks. Who y'all got? Philly and the Bucks. Spin it again. Come on, Philly. I don't want Philly. I want the Bucks. Give me the Bucks. We're gonna spin it till we win it. You gotta spin it till you win it. Matter of fact, who y'all like? Y'all put in the comments right now who y'all like. I'm tired. This game right now, if I was to pick, I'm going to spin it one more time. Green or red, we taking the Bucks. The Bucks will beat Philly. Bet that. Man, I always do. Man, at the end of my show, man, y'all know, I always do my picks, but I call it a pick 500, man. I always do a pick 500, man, to end my show every day, man. You know, shout out to my cousin, man. We bet every single day. We put a few dollars on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a pick 500. Cuzzo, what's cracking, man? Man, we on the show, man. I'm calling you right now, man. I'm saying it honor, man. What's the pick 500 for today, man? What you like today, man? What's the pick 500, man? Who you going with today, cuzzo?
I mean, you know, the game started already, but...
What was your pick 500?
We got the Stars money line.
We got it in NHL. In the NHL, we got the Stars money line. Bet that. What else we got going on, cuzzo?
We got the hockey, Flyers plus 1.5.
In hockey, we got NHL for you hockey bettors. We got the Flyers plus 1.5.
The basketball, we going with the Jazz -2 and the Pelicans +6.
We got the Jazz -2 today. I like that one. And the Pelicans +6 in NBA today. And what's our last pick? Our last pick, but not last. We got one more. Where we go?
Our last pick, we gonna talk Nevada over Boise State -6.5.
For you college bettors, for NCAA college bettors, we going Nevada over Boise State today. Bet that. That's the pick 500.
Pick 500.
That's my pick 500. In honor of my cousins. Shout out to Pick 500. Shout out to the Black. Shout out to all my cousins out there, man, in the Bay Area, in Denver, all across the states, man. I love y'all, man. Pick 500. I'll see you next Friday with the Pick 500. You hot right now. We out of this thing. Good luck at Pick 500. Love you.
Love you both. Right on.
Go. Yeah, man, that's Pick 500, man. Every show I have, man, I end with my pick 500. But he gonna start giving y'all the lots. Pick 500 be fired up. But until next time, man, check me out Fridays, Tuesdays. I'm always on this thing, man. We on the AHRR Network, man. We gonna be fired up. It's more than 24. We coming. Check me out. Check all the shows out on a daily basis, man. We got some fired up shows, man. We got some kings and queens out there, man, doing their thing, man. Until next time, I'm Gravity Rockets on AHRR Network. Like, share, subscribe. Bet that. We out.